Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me, and for the most part, you guys will get everything, overall. Energetically today, what we're going to be doing is tuning into ourselves and actually learning a deeper understanding to the importance of breath work. Not only breath work, but also Reiki and other things as well, because it's all energetic. I know that both of you have had experiences, and I know, Tan, that you do Reiki yourself, so you are very attuned to most of this. And I am so grateful, and I feel so honored and privileged that you're here with me as well with your little Sparkle podcast. I appreciate it being on it. Thank you. So I want to make sure that that gets noted too. Tan is absolutely amazing, and she's such a gifted, talented light worker. And I hope that others will look into her as well if you hear the recording. But today, what we're going to do is talk about the root, the heart, the third eye, and the grand portal. So the cosmos, the bridge, because how do we connect? And the earth star. We have to be able to connect deep rooted into the ground in our energetic body. But we also have to energetically move up and out into the cosmos and the energies that of consciousness. So in that process, what we want to do today is really fine tune and dive deep in understanding why it's important to do breath work, as well as tuning into ourselves and listening to our intuition, but also understanding that energy is the equivalent to emotions. And if we're not regulating our emotions, we're not able to fine tune ourselves and actually stay in alignment. So, for myself personally, I started this deep dive breathwork 5D with Lee Davey a few weeks ago with the intention of healing some stuff that was going on with myself energetically, because I needed that, but also for the fact that I was wanting to take what I do to a next level. So truly the last few weeks have really empowered me to be able to do so. And I want to be able to give that ability to other people. So today, what I want to do is I want to start off with explaining a little bit about who we are from the foundations of creation. The foundations of creation, we were made in the image and the likeness of our creator. That makes us creators. From the beginning, in the beginning was God, the source of the universe. All things flow from one source, and all things work together to bring us into that perfect alignment. So when we're diving into this information, we have to understand that the reason why we are shifting and getting out of alignments is because of our thought process. We have a conscious mind and a subconscious. We can educate our conscious mind to a depth that is so deep that we consciously understand what's going on. But between the ages of different ages and developments, from 0 to 7, when we think of 0 to 7, this is where our brains are wide open and our subconscious is being programmed from the events, the circumstances, and the situations around us. That's why some people seem to have it all together and seems to work out for them every single time. While there's other people who are struggling to even seem to get ahead of themselves, they may take a step ahead and fall back 10. But it is because the subconscious mind is actually the program that is keeping them separated from their truth. So with all of that, we've got to be able to go back in. Now, the cool part is we actually have an ability to go back into those recesses and reset, reprogram, and repeat. Rinse, repeat, and do it again, is what we really have to do. We have to come into that place where we are rinsing out the things we've learned from those who were already toxic. Toxicity happens. It happens everywhere we go. People are not healed. So when they're not healed, they're pouring out everywhere they go. Injuries happen, things go on, things cause us to repeat patterns and have to figure out what the lessons in the journey is. We all have some of this that happens no matter who we are, and some it's intense and majorly chaotic, while others it's very easy for them to move through it seamlessly. But it all comes down to an internal program, and the internal program can be shifted, but we have to be able to expand ourselves through different parts of who we are. So that brings us into looking at the different frequencies that we have. Hi, is that Simone or Simon? Welcome. So looking at different parts of ourselves in our brain function, we have the gamma waves, the beta, the alpha, the theta, and the delta. And having these different parts of the way our brain functions is we have different components that allows us to learn differently at different stages. We can learn and reprogram in our thought processes and our patterns through different frequencies. Breath work coupled with the frequencies can completely transform and rearrange our lives. And today, what I want to do is sort of take us into a quick breath work. Has everybody here done breath work? And I see some hands or a comment in the comment section. Has everyone done breath work here or been exposed to it? You haven't. Okay, Simone. Is it Simone or Simon? Is this?
It's Simone.
Well, I'm going to go ahead
It is Simone.
and dive
I
into
can't really hear you much, but I think it's Simone.
Okay, thank you. Okay, can you hear me now?
No, we could hear you, but I when Simone tried to talk, we didn't hear what she was
Okay.
saying.
My functioning, I cannot push buttons and speak at the same time. My brain does not allow me to do so.
Okay, it's Simone. It is Simone. She's just having issues.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. We got it. Her microphone is having issues. I just pulled that up. Perfect. So going in, Simone, just so you have a little bit more idea, what breath work is truly fine tuning ourselves. It is allowing us to be intentional with our breath. So as we're going to go in, you may experience a few different feelings in your body. You may feel tingling. You may have colors in your mind when images. You may feel tingling, like I said, through the whole body. You may feel ringing or tones in your ears. All of those things are normal. I do recommend being in a seated position somewhere because this is your first time, and follow yourself and trust yourself. If your body says not to continue holding and asks you to take a breath, please follow yourself and listen to your body because it knows best. So before we get started, I just wanted to give you that. We're going to go ahead, and what I want to do is with the root, I want to explain a little bit. Has everyone here heard of Kegel? It's an exercise that women use to strengthen the vaginal walls and the pelvic floor. This is a tool that we need to be using, and Kegeling is for all the pelvic muscles, male or female, actually. It is literally pulling in and releasing like as if we were going to go to the bathroom, stopping our functions in flow. So we're going to be pulling up the pelvic floor. So like we're going to stop our urination. We're going to stop that. We're going to pull up that pelvic floor. We're going to pull in like our belly button area, which is the sacral area. We're going to take that and kiss it to the spine. So we're going to pull that in. It's not supposed to be uncomfortable. It's just pulling up and pulling back, allowing that to flow and bringing it up the spine, taking in those deep breaths, breathing it in through the nose, allowing it to come up to the solar plex and into the heart. Once it's here, I want you to go ahead and just play with the energy around you, breathing in and push your hands together, pulling this up, continuing to sip in into the throat, into the third eye, and tilt your head back, looking at the top of your head with your eyes closed, looking like you're rolling your eyes back to look at the top of your head, into the crown. You should see a purple dot. And exhale and release. We're going to do that again. We're going to start with the root. Down at the root, we're starting. We're going to pull that in. We're going to take in a little breath into the solar plex, pulling it to the spine, sipping into the solar plex, into the heart, into the throat, to the third eye, tilting our head back, rolling our eyes to the crown, sipping and exhaling. Now we're going to go ahead and I want to do through the nose, breathing in, exhaling through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, into the mouth, up through the nose, into the mouth, up through the nose, into the mouth, up through the nose, into the nose, out through the mouth, into the nose, out through the mouth. And right here, I want you to hold at the bottom. Go ahead and take in a small sip of breath. Hold. Go ahead and exhale. Take in a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Into the nose, out through the mouth, into the nose, out through the nose, into the nose, out through the mouth, into the mouth, out through the nose, into the nose, out through the mouth, into the mouth, out through the nose, into the nose, out through the mouth, into the mouth, out through the nose. Go ahead and hold. Sip in. Ride it out. Keep riding it. Go with the flow. Feel it as it's continuing to tingle through your body, allowing yourself to recalibrate and bring you back into balance. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. A little more intense, in through the nose, Out through the mouth, into the nose, out through the mouth, into the nose, out through the mouth. Now I want you to go ahead and think of your intention today, right here where you're at right now. What you intended to receive from today, I want you to take into consideration and hold that in your mind for a second while you're continuing to ride this wave, knowing that the universe is already there for you, ready to help you to completely come into alignment. Go ahead and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So I want to just take a couple moments here, and I'm going to go ahead and read an affirmation. And what I want you to do is just hold the space, taking in slow breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just continue to do that in and out while I read these. So in through the nose, I am peace. I am whole. Exhale. I am love. Inhale. I am one with all that is. Exhale. Inhale. I am. Hold. Sip it. Ride the wave. I am peace. I am whole. I am love. I am one with all that is. I am. I am peace. I am whole. I am one that I am one with all that is. I am love. I am. Exhale. Remember that the things that we were talking about at the beginning, we were talking about our conscious and subconscious mind. But we also need to understand that we have to come into a space where we're in heart and brain coherence, bringing ourselves into that state. And when we are out of balance through the subconscious and the conscious mind, we are unable to come into complete coherence. So we have to come into that state, which meaning a unity between our mind, body, and spirit. That is what coherence means of the heart and brain, is coming into unity between the mind, this body, and our spirit. So I want to go ahead. I want to talk a little bit more about the brain waves and the patterns. Our gamma brain waves are between 32 and 100 hertz. It also helps us for insight and peak focus and expanded consciousness. The beta, which is between 13 and 32 hertz, is the alertness, the concentration, and cognition. What was that? I heard somebody say something. Hey, Heather, just jump in wherever we're at. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to be ending in about 10 minutes, just so you know. But I just went through a little bit of the breath work. I'm going over brainwave patterns right now, and I will send you a link to the recording later so that you have it, so that you can go through the whole class. Okay, so where I was at was we were talking about the brain waves and the frequencies. Alpha is 8 to 13 hertz, and it helps with relaxation, visualization, and creativity. Our theta is for meditation, intuition, and our memory. And delta is detached awareness and healing sleep. And the reason why our hurts on those are, they just continue to go down until 0.5. So one of the things when we can come into the state of brain and heart coherence, I want you to realize that when we bring those 3 points, our brain, our mind, our body, and our spirit into one coherent space, what we're doing is we're improving the quality of our life overall. We're getting greater resilience in our situations and our circumstances, and we are able to be in energetic alignment. Those are just a couple of the things that we actually benefit from once we begin pulling these things together. I am so grateful that I am able to walk with each of you and share this information with you guys and help you all to come further into that alignment, and hope that we will continue growing and developing over the time. This week alone, we'll be going until the 11th every day at the same time. So I hope to see you all and share it with others and bring people along with you. But before we go, because we will be ending at that 40 to 45 minute after because of the Zoom, I'm on the free site right now. I'm just going to be honest of where I'm at. So everyone knows it will be ending soon. And I just want everybody to be able to benefit that's on the call with another round of breath work before we go. So I just want you to just root back in, and just remember what we're going to do is like a Kegel exercise, Heather. We're going to pull that root in. We're going to kiss our spine with our belly button. We're going to continue to pull that energy up into our solar plex, into the heart. This is where I want you to take in the deep breath. Press your hands together if you can. Pull that up into the throat, into the third eye, into the crown. Roll your eyes back up to see the top of your head. And exhale. Doing it again, breathing in. We're going to go through the nose. Pull it all the way up. Roll the eyes back. And exhale. Again, breathing in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Breathing in again, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Into the nose. Out through the mouth. Into the mouth. Into the nose. Out through the nose. Into the mouth. Out through the nose. Into the mouth. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And what I want to do is go ahead and do one tonal activation. And I'm going to start with the 7 primary chakras today. And we're just going to I'm going to do some sounds while you do the breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. While I make the sound, I want you to breathe in and breathe out. If you feel necessary to make the sound with me, please do. If not, that's okay for today, but we will begin doing that soon. So breathing in through the nose. And on the exhale, I'm going to make the sound la. Breathing in through the nose. And as I'm making the sound, I want you to exhale out the mouth. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing in through the nose. Om. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing in through the nose. Exhaling. Now I'm going to move up to the ground portal and the Godhead, which is breathing in through the nose. And the sound is breathing in. I'm going to go to the divine feminine. May. Breathing in to the divine masculine. Breathing in to the star, bringing us back to balance to the ground and rooting all the way down. Go ahead and breathe in, out to the mouth, into the nose. And I want you to just hold here. I want you to feel your bodies. I want you to tune into yourself and take a moment to see what you feel. Where are you feeling in your body? And allow yourself to come back to balance. Go ahead and take in a deep breath in and breathe out. And before we get cut off, I want to say thank you, everyone, for being here today. And if you guys wish, you can, I can get connected with you outside. Please send anything that you got from today into the into my messenger, because we will get cut off and I won't be able to retrieve it after we cut. So I want to make sure that I know where everyone is at. And thank you so much for giving me permission to enter your energies and showing up today for yourselves. Because this isn't about coming in for what I'm doing. It's about coming in and balancing to who you are and what you're about and what intentions that you have. And I thank you for allowing me to walk with each of you. And as each day goes, we'll get a little bit deeper into this. And then at the end, I will offer some other opportunities so you guys can learn more about how to get connected with me and doing this regularly for yourself. And so if anybody has any questions, go ahead and unmute and ask away. Is everyone good? Simone, just need a thumbs up or make sure that you're still with me and okay. And Maud,
Thank you. This was great.
you're welcome. Simone, you're good. Awesome. Heather loves it. Thank you. Love you too. Tan, and you said thank you. Namaste, ma'am. Namaste. I am so grateful for all of you. Blessings, love, and light, you guys. I am going to go ahead and end before this thing cuts us off rudely. Bye for now.